With respect to this technology we were talking about, it seems like it really could solve a lot of pain points. It would benefit individuals for them to be able to keep track of their personal data, potentially monetize their personal information, really reduce the cost that financial institutions have to invest within KYC and AML. What are the impediments from your perspective to seeing this technology being embraced by the financial services industry?
The conversation with respect to whether or not is blockchain relevant is done. You know, a year ago, I used to be on calls with certain major credit card providers, and I'd have the chief technology officer talking to my chief technology officer. Two brilliant people in their respective rights, but they couldn't find a language. I think we've all found the language to understand the relevance and the need for this. What's causing the impediments right now is aligning stakeholder interests internally within organizations. Obviously, if you're working with a multinational, there's so many different moving pieces that need to be on board to make this happen. Or if you're working with a government trying to institute EID, you need to make sure every department, including the end user and that 65-year-old citizen, understands why we're moving to a digital identity. And I think that's the most difficult part right now. Is it's kind of like herding cats. It's just aligning those stakeholder interests even within the organization themselves.
So turning back to the concept of self-sovereign identity, how does that concept and the technology that would facilitate the implementation of that concept help individuals protect their personal information and in some cases monetize that personal information?
How blockchain technology, distributed ledger technology, and effectively the strength of cryptographic systems can help the end user really gain more control over who takes their data from them and what they do with it. So, for example, if I'm a pharmaceutical company and I want to know how certain people in Africa or in Sardinia, Italy, respond to a drug I have that helps with dairy intolerance. As an end user, as a consumer, there's now an opportunity for me, first of all, to sell my data, but also to know what was done with my data once that data was sold to them, and effectively get a kickback, but also just really have more control over where my personal exhaust, where my likes, where my preferences are being distributed, and who's benefiting from them.